Howdy folks, Stray Cat 74 here. Welcome back to the Basement of Solitude. In case you're wondering, yeah, I shaved. That's not the only change that's gone along. I've been 6 months without a job now. I'm starting to go a little stir crazy, so let's make a video. Okay, you may recall, I forgot something. We made these a while back. Well, we made something like these. These are strike anywhere matches wrapped with a half a sheet of toilet paper, half a square, then dipped in wax. You notice these are orange. That's because, well, I found some of this up underneath the sink and nobody remembers ever buying it, and it smells really good. So I'm like, I've got melted wax. Why don't you do something cool? Hey, light one of these for a fire, it's going to smell pretty good, right? Yeah, that's the way my brain works. So I did up a whole bunch, and you can see there's a bunch up in here, and they don't all fit. And because they don't all fit, well, I got to do something with a few of them. And a couple of them that wouldn't fit, we're going to burn. Now, these are set up. This one was dunked once in wax. This was dunked twice. And this was dunked 3 times. Basically, I want to see if there's a major difference in the burn rate between 1 to 3, and if so, how much. So we're going to artificially ignite these, and we'll let them run. Okay, we're at the 2-minute mark, and we're just going to let these go. And while we're doing that, I've got a Tinder tube with a kerosene wick in it. This is a piece of copper tubing, and what I did was I charred the end of the wick so that when you do the flint and steel or ferrocerium rod into this, it'll hold the glow in there. You blow on it to keep it going. I don't want to do that. And then when you're done with it, you can pull the wick back into the tube, smother it with either your flint, your steel, or a knife, and that'll protect the charred end. Now this one's really smoky. And we're at a minute right now, and this one's already starting to burn into the toilet paper. And this one's just barely got to the toilet paper. So, yeah, we're going to have a little bit of smoke up in here. This is why I'm doing it on a stoneware bowl. But you can see that quite a bit of difference between 1 dip and 3. Actually, I'm going to turn a fan on. Pardon the noise. That'll just help vent. Now, any one of these 3 will get a fire going. I mean, hell, we're at 1:30 now. One of these matches lasts anywhere between 5 and 15 seconds. 3 minutes and 45 seconds, that means these have been going for 1:40, 1:50, 2 minutes. This one's already half gone. These 2 are fairly neck and neck. They're within a 1/4 inch of each other. I'm actually going to close my door here so the smoke doesn't go up the stairs. So almost all of these I've done with 3 dips. So now we're at 4 minutes 30, which means they've been going for 2.5 minutes. And this one's got about 1/3, maybe 1/4 left. These 2 are running neck and neck at about half. This one's just a hair behind it. But as you saw, it took a little bit to get these to light. 3 minutes. This one's now below half. This one is about a third, and my finger's about 6 inches back, and that's almost too close. And this one's almost completely done. Now you can use golf wax for this, which is what I'd used the other ones, or used for the other ones, and I don't think I can see it on the shelf. No. No, I don't see the golf wax on the shelf. But that's okay. This one's almost completely done. This one, center, has about 10% left. This one's at about a third. We're at the 4-minute mark. Yeah, you can definitely see the difference between the second and the third here. The first one is now completely out. And that was almost 5 minutes of burning. Almost. We're at the 5-minute mark now. I'm sure somebody will point out this is not exactly the best backdrop for this, but you know, it is what it is. Number 2 is completely devoid of wax. And number 3 is still going. Number 2 is now out, just shy of 6 minutes. And at 6 minutes, number 3, which is 3 dips, is still going strong. So can you make these with only 1 dip in the wax? Yes, you can. Can you do it with 2 and 3? Absolutely. Will they last as long? Well, you've seen right here, you know, unedited, uncut, and I got some ash over on my keyboard. Throw that back on there. 6 minutes 30. Six minutes 45. Will we make 7 minutes? 7 minutes. And it is now out. 7 minutes and 10 seconds for those to burn, for the last one to burn down. So I'll rewatch the video, mark the time in the comment section, well, in the description section, so you can see this is quick, this is easy. I've got, let me turn this over this way a little bit. You'll see the little can right here that is literally a coffee warmer upper thingy with a can that used to have mushrooms in it. The mushrooms got put onto, it was either pizza or on top of a steak. I don't remember which. We've done both frequently, and it was good too. So little can, some smelly wax stuff, and like I said, this stuff smells amazing. And these, when they're burning, smell like pumpkin spice. Go figure. So, each one of these probably takes, well, for 3 dips, what I do is I go through, wrap the, where did it go? I don't have any more toilet paper down here, so I use a strike anywhere match. Take a half a sheet of toilet paper, wrap it around, dip it in the wax one way, pinch it so it stays closed, then turn it around and dip it the other way. You want the wax to completely cover the match head so that they're waterproof. And then I set them on a paper plate to dry. You may even see some of the wax spots on here. Well, no, you can't, not with the glare on there. To dry, and I go through and I do a dozen or so at a time. Then I go back through, dip them in the wax for about a second, blow on them, or I've got my little fan off here to the side, then turn it around, dip, hold it in front of the fan, or blow on it, until I got all 12 of them done. Then go back for a third row. And you can see this is a 300 count box, and I mean, I probably have 2/3 of a box left. And this is like $3-4. They last a really long time, and if you seal them to keep the water out, this one didn't quite seal right. There we go. I've got one of these in my firebox. I've got one of these in my 72-hour kit out in my car. I've got another one of these. Actually, I don't have it in my little orange box. You can see right below the thing here, there's a little orange box there. That's my emergency go kit for whatever vehicle I'm taking, if it's not my car. I've got a Tinder Tube in my butt pack, and in that kit, and this one goes in my firebox. I just haven't dug my firebox out from underneath the desk. Yeah, this is still warm. Let me show you down here. I can put my fingers along here, but inside of that it's still too warm because those burn really hot. Anyhow, just a quick little, I'm not going to say stupid video, but silly little video of me burning shit in my room, for your entertainment. Anyhow, this is Stray Cat 74 in the basement of solitude, playing with fire. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you really like my work, please feel free to send me some money via PayPal. I need it. Thank you.